who's number one, Night of Champions. So what better way than to be with the number one no-gi grappler on earth, Gordon Ryan. How you feeling, man?
I feel good. My instructional selling, so I'm happy.
Let's talk about that. So let's talk first about the prediction. What was the prediction for the match?
So it's hard to see maybe on camera, but basically what I did was I wanted to do like a little riddle, like arm bar. So I cut the arm off of a baby doll, and it was Halloween, so I left the baby doll in there. And I strapped the arm of the cut off baby doll arm to a bottle of proper whiskey. And I said, that's the proper way to do an arm bar. So it's a bottle of proper whiskey with the baby arm on it. And then we released the instructional as I was doing the match. So it went to plan. I'm happy about it.
Man, that's amazing. Talk to me. Let's talk about this instructional for a second, right? Let's let the people know what is the series. What will people learn on it?
So it's all about arm bars. In my previous instructionals, I've done a lot of arm bar setups, whereas this one is just we start in the arm bar and then we move through various different arm bars with both top jujis and bottom jujis, where you're on top of the person performing the arm bar, and then they stack you and you're the bottom person performing the arm bar. And we go through different central problems that we solve. We look at different leg positions. Today I finished with the shoulder senkaku. But there's a bunch of different leg positions. There's quarter juji, full juji, three-quarter juji, shoulder senkaku. There's many different juji leg positions and different grip breaks that you have, that you utilize, contingent upon your partner's hand position. Are they 10 finger, are they palm to palm, are they figure four, wrist to wrist? There's a bunch of different options, and we spend about 8 hours or so going over all the options from juji gatame armbar position.
And where can people find that?
bjjfanatics.com.
There you go. So tell me about the match with Gaudio. Obviously, the prediction came true, right? So that is not a surprise. But was there anything about the match that did surprise you?
I watched tape on him, and I thought it was pretty straightforward. I knew that he wasn't going to really clear Kalataj too effectively. I knew that standing position I would beat him pretty easily and get on top. He was a little bit annoying with he was very disciplined with just digging his hands underneath my legs to like try to come out the back door from guard passing positions and shooting to deep half, so that was kind of annoying. Took me a little bit of time to deal with and to get to double unders and then pass him, but once he used a lot of his energy in the first 10 minutes or so, then it was pretty easy to make the adjustments and to mount them. I was actually planning to do a mounted armbar, but he just kind of gave me his back, so I was like, I'll just take his back and then transition to juji instead.
Man, pretty incredible. You said coming in that you were going to use this match to show that you're progressing faster than some of your contemporaries. Do you feel like you proved that effectively?
Yeah, I mean, I literally just was playing around in the match. I actually gave him a few chances to stand up because I wanted to wrestle some more, but he just wanted to play guard, and then I put myself back in guard and then passed, and then put myself back in guard and passed, and put myself back in guard and passed. And I was actually going to go like 20 minutes, like 20, 22 minutes, but he was so exhausted I kind of felt bad, so I was like, let me just get him out. And I like Patrick, so yeah, I didn't want to like embarrass him, but at the same time, like I wanted to come back with a dominant performance and prove that nobody else is close.
It's been 290 days since your last jiu-jitsu match. How'd it feel out there with the time off?
I felt good. I felt really good coming back. Nerves were fine. Obviously there's nerves before competition, but I wasn't any more nervous than I was previously competing. And just going in against a top-ranked guy, the last guy to almost beat me, like he was 30 seconds away from beating me. And to go out and to compete against a guy and put on a show like that against a guy who was formerly a very contested match for me, I'm happy with that. I did everything I said I was going to do. I'm not usually satisfied in matches, but this is one of the ones that I'm pretty satisfied. He didn't really complete any offensive movements. I was good defensively on the feet. Hit a counter drag to a Teguruma, put him down, stayed on top, gave him a chance to regard, gave him a chance to stand up, and kind of just melted him over the course of 15 minutes, and then hit an arm bar, like I said. So I can't really complain on this one.
Man, incredible. So looking ahead, did you see the call out that happened during the Who's Number One event?
No, I didn't, but someone told me it was Lucas probably just rambling about the stuff that he doesn't believe, about how he's going to beat me and how he needs a rematch, and he knows he's not going to win. He's just here for money, but it'll be cool. 30 minutes, like good luck, buddy. Like good luck with that. Lucas gets tired inside 10, and he thinks he's going to do 50. He thinks he's going to do 30 with me. So that'll be very interesting.
Awesome. So is that expected to be your next Who's Number One match?
I think we're going to do Who's Number One in November against Lucas. So I have 2 matches with Lucas. I didn't submit him. I had one match in 2016, one match in 2019, and I failed to submit him in both of them. So this time, 3rd time's the charm. I'm gonna put him away this time.
There we go. Gordon, before we get out of here, is there anyone in particular that you want to thank or anything in particular that you want to say?
Obviously just the whole team. Gary from day one has always been there. Tom has been there from day one. All the guys, even back in New York, like Doug and Brian Glick, those guys were always there. The team now in Austin is amazing. Luke Marigali, Big Dan, Taza, all the guys at the team that helped me train day in and day out, Giancarlo, have always been huge help, and especially leading up to this match. And then obviously we have meal prep, weightlifting, and like keeping my life together as Sonny. And then we have the mastermind John, who's John. So I owe it to all those guys and many more people, obviously. But at the same time, there's you're good. And then of course, I have all my friends' stuff that I wear in my gear, Future and Rogan and Ways to Well, Fanatics, and all the other people who they don't really. A lot of these people don't even sponsor me. I just wear their shit because I like them. But my whole support system is amazing, so I can't really complain, and I'm just happy to have that support system, and happy to have the fans who are supporting me, happy to have the haters who are watching, and just happy to be here, happy to be healthy enough to compete, to get back on the mat and put on a show.
There you go, Gordon Ryan. Congratulations on a great performance. We look forward to having you back on Who's Number One.